at Dan's house, deadlifting. I'm trying a few different things today. If you guys follow me closely, you know that normally when I deadlift I don't use a belt. But today I wanted to try using the belt just because it's the one that the team got for me. Right? So I wanted to have an excuse to use this more. And I also was playing with this semi-calibrated semi-bumper setup, and I have found that this setup gives me like the perfect amount of slack and also gives me the elevated height from the calibrated plates, because the plates are higher than like the bumper plate, right? But then the bumper is wide enough to give it more slack. So it's like the perfect cheater setup, and I'm getting a lot out of it, and it feels really good. I'm just like experimenting with a lot of different things today, since it's pretty much my 4th day deadlifting within a week. I do deadlift with tons of frequency, a lot more than I'd recommend for a lot of people, but it's what really works for me, especially when I keep it lower intensity and higher volume. So like sets of 8, sets of 6, sets of 10 kind of thing. I can get away with lots of deadlift volume and frequency, right? So I'm just experimenting today. Worked up to 405 with this super cheater setup, straps too, of course. But yeah, that's actually the heaviest I've gone since we took out the teeth. So we are slowly inching back up, and yeah. Alright guys, so this is going to be the first installment of a new series I want to do called Please Gain Weight, right? So, last year I had a goal of becoming 160 pounds. I started the year at like 142 pounds, worked my way up to 148 pounds. At the end of the year, which was just last month, in December, I had to take my wisdom teeth out, and I lost all that weight that I worked so hard to fucking gain throughout the whole year, right? And with that, I lost all my gains. So I couldn't eat and everything, and I have to eat about 4,000 calories a day to put on a tiny bit of weight. So my maintenance is a little bit over 3,000 calories a day, and I just could not eat that much food with liquids alone after taking my wisdom teeth out. So in a week, I lost 7 pounds. Unfortunately, this side right here, the top left, got infected, which prolonged just how much longer I had to go without eating solids, right? And because of that, I lost even more weight, and I went down to a flat 140. So I started off this year at a flat 140, even lighter than I started off last year, losing 8 pounds and losing all my gains. So we're going to be documenting our efforts to gain weight again. I am a hard gainer. Like I mentioned, it takes me I have to eat at least 4,000 calories a day. Right now though, I have been force feeding really hard for the past 2 weeks, really hard. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys see my Please Gain Weight stories all the time. But right now guys, I am actually sitting at 142 because of all the force feeding. Yes, I've been eating I have to say at least 4,500 calories a day, forcing down tons of McDonald's ice cream and all that stuff. And unfortunately, it's very unhealthy, but it's so hard to get that quantity of calories in through healthy food. But today we're going to be starting off the video with something a lot healthier, delicious, still tons of fat and tons of calories in a ribeye, so that's good. As you guys can see, I've already started on the steak, but I will take you back to the beginning. And I don't plan to document every single meal I eat, right? That's kind of ridiculous and just too time consuming, but kind of highlights like this and just overall documenting the process of trying to gain our weight back. So yeah, just look at that guys. So with this steak, I went with a ribeye. It's just a choice ribeye you can get at any regular ass store, right? But garlic, butter basted, and yeah, I am doing it on this wooden cutting board, this bamboo cutting board actually. Kenny got this for me. Huge shout out to Kenny. He knows how much I love watching cooking videos and seeing them finish a beautiful steak on a wooden cutting board. So this is such a nice gift. I really appreciate it, bro. Cooked it reverse sear, and then finished it on the cast iron steak, right? Or on the cast iron skillet. And this skillet right here, guys, this is all flavor, butter basted, garlic, and from the actual juices of the steak itself. So we're not gonna let this go to waste. We are gonna cook some broccoli and rice on this, and yeah, it will be a perfect way to complement this delicious steak. Look how sad this is. I barely fucking had any rice or broccoli left, so this is all we're working with right now. But yeah, the rice is gonna finish up before the broccoli. The broccoli, we're just looking for a little bit of color. We don't want to overcook it, right? I'm actually totally okay eating raw broccoli, so I don't mind if it's a little hard and stuff. We're just gonna make sure that it's cooked enough and it has a good amount of color. We are cutting the steak over here because it's the best lighting, right? Natural light kind of makes this steak look not as pink. I hope I'm gonna be able to cut this correctly against the grain, right? I'm not too good at that. I don't know which way it's going. Excuse me if I do this wrong, guys. I think the grains are going this way, so I need to cut this section that way. Let's go this way. Mmm, yum. Beaut. Oh, beaut. This is just a choice steak, so it's not too marbled or anything, but ooh, look how pink that is. The lighting isn't doing it justice. Maybe I should rotate it this way. Oh, actually, yeah, you can see this piece. Beaut. The steak did rest. It rested a good 5 to 10 minutes, so definitely enough, right? Alright guys, so lots of natural light, so it probably doesn't look as pink on the camera as it does in real life. But it is perfectly medium rare. I'm very excited to try it. We're gonna go for our first bite. Yes, I have a fork here, but we're gonna go hands because I have a fascination with eating steak with hands, right? So, ooh, look at this fat, guys. Can you see that? Hopefully the lens is focusing, but look at the fat on the side right there. Like I said, it's just a choice steak, so the marbling isn't fucking fantastic or anything, right? But it's very well cooked. The fat is delicious. Fuck. I love steak fat. It's so good. So what I love about reverse sear is that you give the fat enough time to cook, right? Because if you just sear it on the pan normally, a lot of times you might find that the fat doesn't fully render. So you get like solid fat and it doesn't like melt in your mouth. But if you cook it too long on the pan with just a sear, then the meat ends up being overcooked, right? With reverse sear, it's in the oven. It gives the fat enough time to cook slowly, but it doesn't overcook the meat, and that is the advantage of reverse sear. Perfectly seasoned, just the right amount of salt, pepper, butter, the garlic, just enough color on there. Trinique's favorite right here. She loves garlic. That's so fucking good. A lot of people have told me to use thyme, and I know like I've seen a lot of cooking videos with thyme. I still have yet to try that, but I definitely want to do that too. Okay. Just look at that, guys. And I do think I properly cut it against the grain, right? Someone tell me if I did it wrong or right. I'll have to fat both sides. Again, guys, huge shout out to Kenny for this cutting board. I fucking love this thing. I love watching cooking videos like this, and now I can do it myself. I'm so grateful, dude. Thank you, bro. I love it. And this is all we have left, guys. The cap, arguably the best part of the steak. So soft, so good. That's it for this one, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys liked it, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.